Could it be funny? Are we live?
1990. No way. Wait, what year was this?
Oh, turn on his mic too. Yeah. Unmute him. Oh, turn on his mic.
Oh, back when Bitcoin
I heard
was
myself
$100.
in the stream. Nice,
Basically.
we're going.
No, back when Bitcoin was a penny.
A penny.
Yeah, remember they
Yeah,
bought a
out of your-
pizza? Didn't they buy a pizza with 20 bitcoins?
Right.
He muted himself
He
again.
could have been a billionaire.
Keeps on muting himself. Good morning, everybody. I mean, good afternoon, everybody, or evening or morning, depending on where you are in the world and what time you're listening. It is live right now. It's 2 p.m., Wednesday, the 8th of October, AD 2025. The views expressed on this show do not represent those of Bond, JLP, Hake, Anchor Baby, Derrick, Bill, or anybody. We don't even represent ourselves. Some of the info may be false. All right. Unfortunately, of course. But nice. It's episode 59.
Testing.
Hello. And so I'm James Hake of the Hake Report, co-hosting Punchie TV, a weekly show on Jesse Lee Peterson's network, along with Anchor Baby Nick and Derrick, the Black Engineer, and Bill, Derrick is the producer, not the engineer. Bill is the engineer. Nice.
How's
What's
it
up,
going,
y'all?
you guys?
I'm
How's it
talking
going?
on autopilot.
What's your mic, Bill?
Testing.
You unmute that thing, sir.
How's it going? How's
There
it
you go.
going? Bill.
I didn't know you had I didn't know you'd turned
He
it
keeps
on.
muting it.
On live.
I didn't know we were streaming at the time.
I know.
We are
Yeah,
streaming.
we thought
wait a
it'd be
minute.
funny.
We are
We're still not recording.
Oh, are we not recording? Darn.
We're recording.
amateurs.
We're recording now,
Yeah.
as of right now. Okay, cool. So then when I upload the
Nice.
podcast, whatever. Anyway.
Right on. How you guys doing?
All right, so hello to everybody. A quick super chat from Karmic Binding. This is carries
guys
over
are-
from American Anchor Baby, who was live just a little over an hour ago. He finished up his show. Andrew Jackson loved dueling. That's where you have a duel with guns. So much that he had 12 bullets, his term, lodged in his body at death. Not Jefferson,
Oh,
Jackson. Andrew
John.
Jackson.
what's up, John? Thanks for the super chat. Yeah.
Doxed.
Andrew Jackson.
Yeah.
Oh, there we go.
Do you hear yourself?
Yeah.
Not
Nice.
Jefferson.
Yeah, so Andrew Jackson was a tough man. He was one of the greatest presidents, I heard. FYI, side note.
Wasn't he a Democrat?
Yeah,
Yeah,
that was
he-
back when Democrats
A
were.
dirty
Didn't he
Democrat?
He
No,
made the
I heard he was
Democrat
awesome.
Party.
Wow.
Heard he was freaking awesome.
Yeah.
I don't know about awesome.
Why? I think it was. I
Andrew
heard it was.
Jackson.
And I heard that from a radical right wing fascist. No.
Yeah.
I think he balanced the budget, if I remember right. Yeah.
He was anti-central bank, whatever that means. And so that's why a lot of people like him. A lot of people call him racist because he was very nationalist and expanded America or something like that. And he was no slouch. He was no pushover with the American Indians, I hear. Something like that. So they thought that he was racist or something silly. You know, the Ta-Nehisi Coates type
The
of
cool
blacks.
Democrats.
Nice.
Yeah.
Bill, give us a history lesson. You sound like you didn't
No.
agree with him wholeheartedly.
No.
It's just the
Yeah, you're
Democrats.
holding on to that. You're holding on to that, Bill.
Yeah, Bill, what's going on there?
Andrew Jackson.
I need a history lesson, man.
No,
Come
it
on.
had to do with, he said, I don't know if the Democrats are awesome, right?
Yeah,
Back in the day.
Right.
We don't, whatever.
That's a good point.
yeah.
I only heard that from the Hake Report. So that they,
Right.
that they could have. So
I mean, I heard about that. I saw a video, read about it, but
Fast forward to today in present times, we have TikTok to deal with. TikTok, speaking of real issues, right?
Yeah.
Who uses TikTok here?
I use TikTok.
Nobody.
Who?
nobody.
Oh, sorry.
I use
You're not-
TikTok
he's somebody.
almost every day. Almost.
Do you post though?
Yeah, sometimes.
What's your at?
I'll let y'all find it.
Okay, nice. All right.
We're gonna
Just find me on there talking mess. No, I don't
Yeah,
do
I'm
that
there.
screenshot this video.
I'm there, the Hake Report. Sometimes I get 3 views, literally 3 views.
Oh,
and then
dang.
sometimes I get like over 100.
You mean you post personally?
Yeah.
Oh.
Not about politics or anything. It's just like music and stuff.
I'll be
Dancing
sure.
that I
I'll be
find.
sure to reverse image search a screenshot of this video.
Nice.
That's
Yeah,
not gonna work,
just,
sorry.
Yeah, when you find it, just let me know. Oh, I found you. Oh, shoot.
But TikTok is used by like half the country, according to, because let's say the country is 300 million. I heard that 330 million in America.
Yeah.
I heard that like 170 million or 150 million users use TikTok in America. So if half the country is using TikTok, that may be an overestimate, or it may include a lot of like uncounted illegals, or it may be duplicate accounts or VPNs from other countries. But that's a lot. That's like more than any other. Or am I wrong?
No, I believe that is.
TikTok is huge.
Yeah, I think every kid uses it. And everybody in the 20s and on up, I'd say I see everything on TikTok. So if you're not using TikTok, then
What are you even doing? You're not even
you're
trying.
probably, I don't know. You might be a cool person. I don't know.
Probably.
I was going to
You're a
diss
boomer?
everybody that
Yeah.
doesn't use TikTok because it's so cool. But, yeah. We're not
So,
gonna do that.
This is a question from Derrick, our producer
Yeah.
of the Jesse Lee Peterson Show. Who are these billionaires taking over TikTok? Because it's famously a Chinese company. ByteDance owns it. It's a Chinese company. And Chinese have been, maybe supposedly they don't protect our privacy that much, and they may have our data. And also they give educational content to Chinese TikTok users, and they give us a bunch of slop, and we just slop up the slop, right?
Well, I mean, we still have the STEM section on TikTok that you can
Science,
look at.
technology,
Yeah.
engineering, and math. But that's just lip
And that's
service.
currently? You're talking
Yeah,
about
currently.
this is ByteDance TikTok you're still talking about?
Yeah, well,
none of that has
no longer
changed.
ByteDance. It's Oracle TikTok now, but
Nice. Okay, yeah. So this is the news that these congressmen are pretending to care about China's influence in America. So they made this law, and Trump, I guess, signed it, or Biden, that we have to make them sell it, or else we're gonna ban it. And Trump has saved it a couple of times because the young people, everybody wants TikTok to be saved, who uses it.
nice.
So Trump has saved it nicely, and he's selling it or he's forcing the Chinese to sell it to Larry Ellison of Oracle, which is a big company that deals with big companies.
Yeah, a big database company.
Database company.
Yeah, a database company that I read in Wikipedia that their first customer was the CIA, the Central Intelligence Agency. Talk
Yeah.
about aiming big, aiming high.
We need a sound effect on that. What's that?
And also Rupert Murdoch and his son Lachlan Murdoch. Are those the 3 billionaires who are taking over TikTok, and maybe somebody else?
I don't know about
Let me
his
read
son.
this.
Is his son doing it too?
Yeah,
I know
don't
Rupert
think it's
Murdoch.
well. I don't think his son.
Yeah, I don't
Today
think it's his son.
reports President Trump says he's approved a plan that will see American investors take majority ownership and control of TikTok in the United States.
Nice.
The Chinese can keep their own part of TikTok, but the branch that's in the United States, we get majority of it. Trump confirmed a few names will get a slice of the popular app. High-profile billionaires like Rupert and Lachlan Murdoch, per the writing that this man copy-pasted, I presume, right?
Yeah.
And who own Fox Corp and News Corp, and Larry Ellison, namesake Ellis Island, by the way. His adoptive father/uncle named his last name Ellison after Ellis Island because he's a grateful American immigrant. Larry's son David recently closed a deal on an $8 billion deal to buy Paramount and CBS. Wow. Awesome. Larry Ellison, I was reading about him, and he is a Jewish, but not into being Jewish. So he's sort of secular, married 6 times. He's in his 6th marriage or something like that. grew up in a Reformed Jewish household. He got sick. His mother, when he was 9 months, adopted him off to his aunt and uncle who raised him. And at 13 years old, he refused a bar mitzvah. So he's kind of an independent thinker. And he was born in 44. In 1977, so that would make him like 33-ish, he co-founded along with two other guys in Santa Clara, also known as Silicon Valley, I think, Oracle.
When was this?
77. And it wasn't called Oracle. It was called some other thing about databases or something like that. He was inspired after reading some paper about something, relational database, something or other. And I don't quite comprehend it, but when you're dealing with big companies, you got to have a big database and other databases that talk to databases, I guess.
Yep.
And it's highly useful for huge companies and the CIA, who was supposedly their first customer. And they got the name Oracle from a CIA project called Oracle. Isn't that cool? And he's pro-Israel, not out of religion or anything like that, but because of their technology. They're good at technology advancement. So that's interesting. And he offered Bibi a position in Oracle at one point, and he participated in a conference call with others to question the 2020 election in favor of Trump. So he's a pro-Trump guy, and he has like $300-something billion. I like him.
Interesting
I'm a huge fan.
details.
Yeah.
I didn't really know anything about him before that.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, when you tell me,
And
makes
he's
me
like a
him.
handsome guy, by the way. At least he was in his 70s about 9 years ago. Pause. We're supposed to say pause, right? But
Never pause.
we never pause. We go hard every day. But
Derrick's face.
Pause.
but anyway,
Little glaze session right there. Nice.
I saw his Wikipedia page, and all of a sudden I'm a fan.
So you
Partly
became
in trolling
informed
you
pretty
guys.
recently on this guy. you're
Yeah,
saying.
today.
Oh,
I'd
true.
heard his name, but
And-
I didn't know anything
right.
about Oracle or anything.
Yeah, I think, and before we even get into this, I just got to say disclaimer. I like the rich. It's just the agendas, because rich have influence. They're able to help out people that campaign for political positions. So that's why I think, and that's also why I think a lot of us normies need to get our money up so that we can get into these positions or fund people that want to get into these positions of power. So yeah.
Right.
So yeah, man, we got to get to it. But yeah, we can keep going.
Nice. So we should.
What was that noise?
What did you just say again? What did you just say? I was zoning out.
He was saying
Oh, yeah.
that he said he loves the rich. He said before he gave
Yeah,
he gave
before we
like
get
a
into this, yeah.
like a pre
I like the
thing
rich,
about
but-
they got agendas or something like that, and also it's also a point towards why we should get our money up so we could do the same thing. Have
Oh,
influence.
Yeah.
That's what he said.
That's it.
And get in on
your money.
TikTok and AI and all these other things because Trump enlisted Ellison and OpenAI, which is ChatGPT, and others to build up America's AI infrastructure. Communist buzzword.
So Larry did that.
Yeah, Trump has Larry involved in that. Yeah, Oracle and stuff. So
Yeah, that's right.
cool. I mean, it's like pro-America communism, I guess, or whatever, commie capitalism, something maybe,
Yeah, something like that.
or
I don't know about
Nationalism,
pro-America.
we'll call it.
Maybe
So is this better than
Pro-Israel.
China? What you said? What?
I don't know about because Benjamin Netanyahu was going to be on the board of Oracle.
But is Benjamin Netanyahu a pro-America Israeli? Isn't he American as well?
Wait, what?
This remains up for question.
I don't know what you mean by that. You're saying he's an American citizen?
I thought he was.
Oh,
Is BB American? This is too much. I don't know. Netanyahu. No, I'm not
No.
asking about the South Korean singer.
yeah, that's the one you picked.
This is brave AI. I thought that
Where's that infrastructure?
he is not an American
Larry?
citizen, but he has deep personal and cultural ties to the United States. Okay, he was born in Tel Aviv in '49, Israeli citizen. Significant parts of his youth in Pennsylvania, 56 to 58 and 63 to 67. So nice. His father taught at some college.
What made you think he was a citizen?
I don't know. I know that he spent some time in America,
'Cause he's
and he
pro-America.
speaks so well in American English. So he loves America. He loves Trump. He doesn't love Obama. So
I
Okay,
see,
so
I
I'm
see.
following.
So,
they're
yeah.
slicing up. They're slicing up TikTok.
you know
for-
what? I watched this video that I don't know if we need to play it, but you did link a video.
Yeah.
We could watch a little bit of it,
Which
but
one?
they're
Do you want to?
the Today
You
video.
seem to know it well.
Yeah,
If
I guess you could
If
play a
it's
hint of it.
pertinent,
They're
yeah, a hint of
pretending
it.
like TikTok is a free speech platform. No, it's not. No platform is a free speech platform. And just because it's pro-Trump or pro-Israel or whatever, it's irrelevant.
What do you mean? What do you mean? No platform is a free speech. We
Like
gotta
there's
kinda-
literally no platform. You can't. Everybody's banned somewhere. Somebody's banned everywhere. And some of those people who are banned at any given place should not be banned.
who did the Chinese band?
I don't
The
know.
Uyghurs.
Well, I know that TikTok, the Uyghurs.
That-
Oh,
Yeah, the Uyghur Muslims.
did you know that 98% of Uyghurs are white?
I'm not surprised to hear. Is that true? Oh, you're talking about Uyghurs, but we're talking about Uyghur Muslims.
My bad.
Uyghur.
What the heck?
I get you. Even though they're
I mean,
saying
look at-
every platform, everybody wants to ban somebody.
Yeah,
They got a
Telegram.
bias.
There's things that are banned. TikTok, X stuff. There's stuff that's banned. TikTok. There's stuff that's at least suppressed, if not banned outright. YouTube. Stuff is banned. Everywhere there's something banned,
Right.
and some are worse offenders than others. But come on, it's a total lie.
Yeah.
Mainstream media lie.
Yeah, I'm not too sure about those people that are banned on those platforms like Telegram. What else? What else did you mention? You mentioned
TikTok,
yeah,
X.
I'm not too
YouTube.
familiar with those people. All I know is that related to the story, there's just a certain group of people that talk about a certain topic that are banned from, these platforms that
You
are
mean
owned by
the
these people.
anti-Israel people are banned from a lot of these places?
Yeah, that's like the main thing that I noticed. I didn't notice
So he's
anything
saying
else.
in the same way, other platforms or other entities or
Yeah,
even
I
other
understand
governments.
that.
Oh, okay, my bad.
Yeah, but I just haven't
Yeah.
seen what other people have been banned on those platforms. And but I mean, I get, there's a reason that certain people are banned because you hop on the dark web and it's just a free for all. So it's like I understand there has to be some type of censorship when it comes to running these platforms, but I think we should really kind of look at what's being censored. Of course, gruesome stuff should definitely be censored, but
Yeah, I wish
Yeah.
it was more censored sometimes.
yeah, but when it just comes to, ideology and, I mean, there's a difference between calling for violence compared to just, speaking your mind. I think there's a difference there.
Yep.
So
I
wait,
don't really
what
want
are
to
you
play
referring
this
to?
clip.
This clip here? I don't think we
Yeah,
have to.
forget it.
Sounds like you gave us way more information.
Yeah.
So then, is it better than? So
Yeah.
now, is it worse with the Chinese or better? Because
Is
that's
it worse for
is
the
that
Chinese are better?
is it worse with the Chinese owning TikTok? And by the way, is that a ignorant comment? It was the Chinese who owned TikTok, right?
Yeah,
it was
ByteDance.
Chinese,
ByteDance,
a
Chinese,
Chinese
et cetera.
company.
Okay.
Yeah.
The Chinese, my bad. So is it better or worse?
I'm indifferent. We'll wait and see. That's what I say.
Okay.
Well, yeah, I think, another country having control over your data is definitely a problem in itself. But I was reading something back in, I think, 2023 that I think they settled this situation as far as China and their control over our data, meaning U.S. data. So I think, this new case is something different.
I
from what I've been
honestly
seeing.
scoffed.
Or at least they say it's the same thing. But yeah, what were you saying?
I always scoffed at the notion that the Chinese had our data and this was some big scare because the enemies of America, of Americans, are in America. It's like
Yeah.
Facebook is a bigger enemy to America and YouTube because remember they were censoring stuff. They were kind of censoring like pro-Trump stuff, basically.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's true.
So those are people who are, you know,
And now you see them all at the inauguration.
our enemy is the enemy is within America, and I think every American probably agrees.
Yeah.
Even the other side agrees that their biggest enemies are us. You know what
Is
I mean?
this-
Yeah.
But
That's true.
I think, you know, the stuff you're talking about is also China is using everything, universities, all those things you're talking about. They're also using those things against us, on top of what you're talking about. You know.
Yeah, meaning like, are you talking about they're sending their people here to?
They're not just sending
What do
their
you say?
people here. They have like organizations here working in the universities. It's like they have their own PSYOP stuff going on in TikTok. They have their own.
You mean China?
Yeah, China. And they have their own, they all have their own propaganda going on in not only in TikTok, but in X and all these places. They have stuff going on. And they're also using those things, the stuff, you know, like you're talking about, Facebook and these other platforms. They're also using those against us too.
Yeah,
I mean, they're like,
more than the Russians.
yeah, more than the Russians, but
They got a lot.
But they're
more
literally
people,
using those against us too. You know, working to get certain things off air. You know, it's like
What
the
for?
folks in China go and call somebody from their whatever organization, calls somebody who has some ties to Facebook and influences them to help them get something off air. You know, things like that. So they are there.
So,
I
and why is
disagree
that
with you.
wrong? Or are you saying that's wrong?
I'm saying that yeah, we don't want foreign countries pushing a bunch of propaganda over here in the US.
Is that the claim of what's happening here? And why? Derrick he's shaking his head yes.
Oh, it sounded like you were talking to Bill. for
Well,
a
I'm
second,
talking
but I'll
to the
answer,
room.
yeah.
I'm talking to the room, and I guess whoever wants to answer that question.
No,
I don't think Bill
Bill's
would
making
want
an
to.
interesting point. I
Please.
mean, look at Chinese people have been coming in here, taking advantage of our education, They've been staying over there, taking advantage of our technology, stealing our technology, and copying it and violating our copyrights and patents and stuff because they don't have to respect it. They've been doing all kinds of shenanigans, buying up our properties with like cash, and they come over here, do business, take advantage of our free trade, our tariff-free trade, selling cheap Chinese cabinets and buying it and building us stuff up here. They've been doing all kinds of stuff to make all kinds of money and build up a presence here. And the Chinese people, even the ones who are not necessarily allegiant to China, they're not particularly of allegiance to America. It's kind of like a polluted, money-oriented thing, and scamming, don't care about the country thing or its values.
That's China though.
It's
it's true.
China and its people too.
But that's just China. That's the mentality.
They're weakening us.
I mean, they're just cutthroat, even their own people. You know?
Right. They're not even loyal to one another.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah, I was
And
reading.
that type of disloyalty is in America, and it's not just
Do
the
whatever you
Jays.
can get away with.
Shut
You know,
up.
basically.
Yeah, it's the Chi-Coms.
And
Yeah,
and-
like former communist countries like Armenia. Armenia is a former communist country, supposedly Christian. And they come in here and they scam and cheat each other and us and do these fake car accidents and things. They have no scruples. So that's like former communist countries they're taking advantage of our high trust society and turning it low trust.
Yeah, it's true. And I think, shouldn't we get these people out? For sure. And any of these people who are pro another country, we should definitely get these people out. I'd say that. But
They're not even pro another country. They're just pro themselves and don't even have any loyalty to any country,
Yeah.
I think.
Well,
Yeah. They
sort
have
of
loyalty to China. You know.
Maybe a little
Yeah, I
bit.
mean, you can make the argument for everybody. Everybody's sort of cynical in a way, but yeah. But yeah, to relate this back to China, I saw something that said, and I was just thinking about this. Some, I think oligarchs over there, they buy apartment complexes over here, and they just abandon them. And some of the apartment buildings that you see that are just vacant and empty, they're owned by those Chinese government officials or whoever they are over there. That was something interesting I saw. Because you brought up the China thing, I was just thinking about that. But
And so the Chinese aren't very Christian. Like they don't like wish all countries well. I don't think. Like,
No, not
like
at
I
all.
feel like Trump wishes all countries well, but he wants America to be the strongest. But these other countries want America to be weak and themselves to be strong. But that's vicious because they want to promote division and self-destruction. Even the Russians. There's like this Russian MP who wanted to kind of stoke civil war between Republicans and Democrats.
yeah, it's true. That's why we got to crush these other countries. We need Bill.
Not crush them, but I don't know.
I mean, we got to.
Maybe.
All right, fine, crush them. Yeah, we got to crush them, man. But we'll do it gracefully.
That's
you know?
why I'm for Larry Ellison owning TikTok.
I don't know about that. I saw something about
He's
him.
pro-America.
I saw something about him vetting Marco Rubio back in 2015. Did you guys see that
No.
article? There was an article that just came out about Larry Ellison vetting Marco Rubio back in I think it was 2015 when he was campaigning to run for president, I believe, back in 2015. And Larry Ellison, of course, he has all the money. So like I was saying earlier, we got to get in these positions of wealth so that we can fund our boys, so that we can fund Nick when he runs for president, or Bill when he needs maybe a few bucks for his, his rocket ship that he's going to send to.
So you can find
Little
his
Marco
dad.
Rubio, we knew he got exposed really hard as Little Marco, the little rhino. And even before that, before 2015,
Yeah.
because he was in the part of the Gang of Eight who wanted to do amnesty in among the Republicans. So we didn't like him. We thought that he was going to be good, like he was a young up-and-comer, almost like a Tea Party guy, and then he turned into like a rhino. And he hated Trump at first, too. He tried to copy Trump, and it was just ridiculous. And now Trump has him under his wing or under his thumb or something. And now we like him again.
I always see him like, I don't know if that's just me, but
Dour.
or the pictures they pick of him.
He's Cuban, man. Kind of like this one.
Is
I
he
know.
Christian?
He's probably, huh?
Is he Christian?
I don't know.
Yeah, probably.
But I see indigenous malice. Like, is this a face I probably have?
Okay. Right. He's Tanner, though. And he awkwardly grabs water.
How'd you know that?
That's a reference to he did the response to the State of the Union under Obama, and the State of the Union response is always awkward. Let's
Nice.
move forward.
Pushing.
AI is trouble. It's
AI.
dangerous.
That's true.
Only in that you believe it,
Yeah.
right? I think that's mainly the issue.
Yeah. Sometimes I believe it. I saw this video of a baby that was, all right, so first the camera was sort of, I don't know if you guys have seen this, but there was like well, it was AI, but there was like a Ring doorbell video of a baby sitting in front of the front door of his house, and this alligator was creeping up. And it was approaching this child. Well, it wasn't a baby. It was like a child. And it looked like it was going to, swallow this baby. But the mother came out of the house and scooped the baby. But, yeah, I thought that was crazy.
Was it real?
No, it wasn't. It was all AI. I thought it was real.
Man.
It's all thanks to
What?
Sora.
Was that the one where I thought that was the one where the mother left the baby, ran back in the house.
Yeah. Well, I didn't see the mother come out at first, so I just saw the child playing. And
Right.
the mother ran out and scooped up the child before
There's
the
one with
alligator
a bear
got to
that's
her.
like the same way.
Yeah, I saw that bear one too, but
Yeah.
yeah, we should have linked that. But yeah, it was crazy. I found out they were AI, and I was thinking to myself, wow, if they can fake this, it's gonna be crazy in like 2030. Imagine
You
that.
just saw those recently,
Yeah, I saw those recently.
like within the week.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
It's
that's
all.
all next.
It's all because of Sora.
Yeah, man.
Sora,
Yeah.
It's the latest.
latest AI.
Well, it's the latest like iteration of their image and video generator.
That's dope.
OpenAI.
Whoa.
It unlocked like everything you're seeing
And
now.
this is part of the American infrastructure company.
Yep. Martin Luther King coming back as a wrestler. If you saw the Kirkinator, if you saw any of that,
Yeah.
that's thanks to Sora.
Wow. Which I'm not even familiar with the Kirkinator, but I can imagine. That's a reference to Charlie Kirk.
An AI
Is that when
generation
Charlie
of
Kirk
him.
is like
That's right.
the Terminator
That's
slash RoboCop?
Correct. You're
Okay.
absolutely correct.
Sorry. I'm laughing with whoever may not be happy, not at. India Times reports a jaw-dropping viral video has taken over social media, showing an AI-powered face swap app that's new. It can completely change a person's appearance in real time during video calls. The app, Face Swap AI, all one word, launched September 18th, 2025, just a few weeks ago. We're in October 8th. And has quickly become a global talking point. Flat Earther.
Global.
Eat that, flat earthers. So here's a clip from X, I guess. Hopefully it's clean.
You said what?
And so this is that. We're looking at a picture of a gal.
Okay, check it out.
Wait.
Yo. Somebody granddaddy
Oh, it's not a.
getting tricked.
Yeah, it's a dude up there.
This-
That's a
This
guy.
this is the real.
And he's,
You can tell that's an AI girl, though.
Yeah, you kind of can, but yeah, this is the real one on the top right corner.
That is so
This is
disturbing.
it looks like real time.
he's
it
got
looks
no
like it's in real
cleavage or
time.
anything, but she does.
Somebody granddaddy is getting tricked with this.
Zoom in on that guy's
software
face.
right here.
Somebody granddaddy.
Yeah, somebody's granddaddy's gonna get tricked.
Yeah, because imagine like you Facebook fish some guy, some poor sap. What's
So-
the word? Catfish.
Yeah, that's it.
You catfish somebody, and then turns out to be fake. Can you trackpad in on that guy?
I'm trying.
Whoa.
Ah, the transgender
I'm
folks are gonna
definitely-
love that.
I know.
Trust me, I'm trying.
Go slightly out into the margin and then zoom. Pinch and zoom, maybe. There. Not that margin, the other one. But yeah, close enough.
Oh.
But in between, like, the column and right next to the guy. Interesting. What I mean was go further in, closer to the actual video. Oh, nice. You're doing actually pretty well. Go ahead. Nice. Can you go in there even more?
I'm trying.
He's doing a good job, actually. So that's a dark black guy with like
You said dark.
with braids or something. And that's not his voice, huh?
Somebody granddaddy is getting tricked.
Does he know how
Does
to
he have
say
a grill?
granddaddy?
Yeah,
Granddaddy.
somebody's granddaddy is getting tricked.
Somebody granddaddy.
That's not how you say that word.
Wow.
Somebody granddaddy is getting tricked.
I mean, I've seen
with
this
this
kind of stuff for a
software
while, though.
right
yeah.
here.
So the voice is altering it live as well?
Yeah.
Yep. And grandma is not safe either. Grandma is not safe. Because Mr. Johnny is here.
That looks like high quality Grand Theft Auto AI.
No, it is.
Something or other.
And
This-
it's
this
only
is-
getting better.
This is going to
Yeah.
melt older people's brains.
And it's only getting better.
Yeah.
It's
Because
a
you can
big-
tell still, but
Look,
Only because you know.
a lot worse goes super viral on Facebook. Like a lot
Yeah.
less relievable stuff goes super viral on Facebook, and it's full of comments like, "I can't believe they did this."
yeah. True.
So
No,
Yeah,
yeah.
this-
Sometimes
this
if you're not
stuff's-
looking closely, then you can't tell.
This stuff's been going on in China for a while.
which proves my point.
They've been doing this stuff. It's just the latest iteration that's even better.
Yeah.
I mean, before they'd be, they wouldn't put you in like different clothes or anything like that. Now, they're
No, they're generating the
clothes.
background, everything. Like,
Yeah.
this whole thing doesn't exist.
right.
It's just
yeah.
his body position is used.
Yeah.
So he gave them that picture of that gal, and he gave the AI this picture of this gal, meaning that's just a real picture of a real gal maybe, or just a picture of a person or a character, and that turned it into a 3D model. Wow, interesting, nice.
Right. Now, imagine if he used a higher quality picture.
Yeah.
This could probably get a lot more real. So it's just like things like this is crazy. It's like, imagine you have a girlfriend and, you know, a scammer uses this app and says, hey, babe, can you do this for me? Or let's say you have a wife. Let's step it up. And, you know, things could get personal, meaning like, you know, she could ask for your credit card number over the phone and, you know, you could give it to her. And old people, oh, yeah, they're wrecked.
If you know how the Mike Brown incident, 2014, Ferguson, Missouri, he did that strong arm robbery?
Yeah.
They said, oh, that is maybe doctored. Now they're really going to say, oh, that's AI.
Hey.
They're going to have an excuse for everything.
Yeah, it's true. And crime, bro, this is really insane.
They're going to say the police framed me with an AI video.
Yeah.
Even when it's real video.
I mean, we're getting to the point where we're not going to know what's real. This is already getting really close.
It's partly why we do a disclaimer.
I mean, what if you know we're dealing with a possibility in the future where somebody can go and use AI to make a bunch of videos of people doing and saying stuff in the past that they never said, you know, create a narrative that didn't exist.
Yeah.
Or it's going to be difficult to tell what's really going on. I mean, what are psyops going to be like when they can do stuff like this? And
somebody said they're blackmailing young people with like AI fakes of their
I was trying to find something like that.
Selves in like sexual.
I had a video for you that's in that genre, but you're going, that sounds criminal and terrible. Mine was more funny. These kids.
That's why he was laughing. I'm like, wow.
No, not laughing at that.
Heartless.
But there was like a prank that was going around. It's thematic to what we're talking about, but there's a prank going around, and they show up to some guy like shopping at a Target. They're like, "Is this you?" And it's a picture of the guy for sure.
Whoa.
But then the guy's like, yeah, that is me. But then the picture starts moving and the guy starts taking off his shirt.
Whoa.
He's like, wait, no, that's not me. So it is him, but then the picture starts doing things he never did.
Right.
And then he's just mad. It's real funny. But anyways.
Scary. Nice.
See, those TikTok pranks, we got to cut those out. Because I know exactly what you're talking about, bro. That reminds me of the Cash App. The Cash App thing, every time.
Oh yeah, right.
Apple
Someone
Pay,
had their
stuff
phone
like
out. You go, it's like, oh, thanks.
That, and there's a new one where this guy was going around. I think this was somewhere in the UK. This guy was going around with a needle, and somebody else was filming him. Yeah, basically puncturing these people that were just out in public with this dirty needle. So I think he was actually
and then
doing
he'd run
it.
away.
I think about it. Yeah,
He was like,
And
actually
what?
stabbing
They'd
I
have
think he
the
was
camera on
actually
the
doing
people
it.
as he ran away, and I mean, they'd call the cops. They wouldn't know what to do, really.
Man, that's crazy.
Yeah,
Somebody said in Brazil, people are getting blinded and dying, I think he said, from contaminated or adulterated, is what he said, drinks. It's kind of like fentanyl or something, putting some type of drug in the drinks. And I've heard of this in Colombia, too. Guys getting drugged and robbed by renting a girl. And she puts some, like the guy doesn't even drink. And he had a little bit, and he was out of it for 48 hours or 24 hours or something. So,
old lady.
Crazy stuff.
That's asking you for directions.
And you called it a TikTok prank where this guy, some of these people watch out for TikTok. Maybe under Larry Ellison, he'll clean that up.
Oh, man.
And Rupert Murdoch and Lachlan. All right. So, watch out for the AI. It could all be AI.
And I don't even think we talked about it, but the whole reason that this whole TikTok thing even blew up was because of the pro-Palestine content that was on TikTok. And it was blowing up, getting a lot of people aware of what's going on over there. So
wasn't it TikTok that the letter from Osama bin Laden to the Americans went viral?
Yeah, I remember seeing that.
Was that? Did you cover that?
I think
where
so.
All these TikTok girls fell for this letter from Osama bin Laden
Oh,
to
yeah.
America after 9/11. Why
That's
we
the
did this?
truth that's being spread on TikTok.
Yeah, this is the stuff that he's defending, that he's scared that Larry Ellison has put the clamp down on. I'm kidding.
Yeah,
I'm with
Twitter-
Larry.
I'm half
that's
kidding.
in there. Yeah.
I'm half
I'm
kidding.
with Larry.
Yeah, right? These
Because
women.
like then
These
TikTok is an
impressionable
avid.
gals.
Then this TikTok really is a vector for this crap.
Yeah.
But anyways,
Yeah.
Right.
that's the authoritarian in me.
I think, yeah, those are one of the clips, and just all the other, the clips of the gruesome airstrikes going on over there on the hospitals and the schools and stuff.
Yeah.
A few of those went viral, and just commentators talking on the issue. But I think that right there is just a red flag to me, because what is free speech?
Well, part of the thing too is I know that Muslims are propagandists. A lot of them are. The ones over there, they exploit victimhood and feeling sorry for babies and poor people. I remember seeing all of this propaganda about Assad using biological weapons against his own people, right? Because they're in a civil war, or they were before he got kicked out or ousted. And I was like, I'm not necessarily falling for this. I don't know if Assad did that or not. But there was all these videos. There was like this video or this sad sob story that brought us into Iraq in the 90s, I think. Because this daughter of a prince played this victim who saw a bunch of babies in incubators getting tossed out by some of the bad guys, quote unquote, that we didn't like. So this abuse of babies propaganda has been used against Americans and emotional people a lot. So I just don't trust it.
I mean, I read the Times of Israel too sometimes.
Nice.
And, these journalists, they talk about what's going on over there in Gaza. So I think it's just good to have not just American sources, but even the Israeli sources, even the Palestinian reporters out there, read some of their content and see what they're saying. So that's kind of why I'm on this. It's not really left-leaning, but it's just straight-up humanitarian side, I'd say.
I don't believe in
You know,
humanitarianism.
I think,
That's like because Israel, a lot of Israel is anti-Netanyahu, and all these sources, you can't really trust anybody. Everybody has some type of agenda.
yeah, you got to kind of read everything and come up with a sound conclusion.
Or
But,
you can just do like me and not read anything.
I don't know, man. You gotta be aware, man. That's what I'm saying. We gotta get this money. That's why us Christians
People with
need to
influence
step
and
it
money
up.
don't say that. I
You
don't
know?
think. Like I
People
need to
that
get
don't
money
say
so I
what-
can have influence.
I think that's what they say all the time.
I think they're like
I think
they're just really about
they need
what
the
they want
influence
to
to
do.
protect their money afterwards. Anyway, let's keep it moving,
Calls?
shall we? Yeah, let's get to some calls here. There's one line open, 888-77-JESSE.
You're on the air. What's your name? Where are you calling from?
It's Michael from Canada.
Hey.
Shout out.
What's up, y'all?
Hey, what's going on, Michael?
I'm fine. I did go to work today.
Your back
and
is
I had
better
someone
then.
to help me, so my back is okay.
Nice.
But anyway, that was not the point why I was calling. So first of all, the sale of or the purchase of TikTok is communism.
Nice.
If it's not communism, I don't know what it is. And second is that I don't trust China, but I don't trust Israel either.
Hey.
You know, it's not my problem because I'm Canadian, but you're American, and these people don't want you to practice tribalism.
Tribalism,
Like
yeah.
white people cannot have their own thing, but these people can have everything they want for another for the benefit of another country. And when Derrick talked about Marco Rubio, when the person who was meeting with Marco sent an email to Ellison, is that his name? I think it is.
Keith.
Larry.
Larry
The
Ellison.
first thing Ellison said
Keith
to
Ellison.
him is,
No.
is Marco pro-Israel or not? Because if not, there's no money for him. So,
Nice.
he's a Jew. He's born in America, yet he's for Israel.
That's right.
These people are milking y'all like crazy.
That's
They don't
fine.
care about y'all.
I think he does.
You think he does? You don't care, man.
No, the
they're-
thing is,
That
I
was
don't.
his first
not
question
only do
to
I,
Marco.
If
not
you
only do
stop-
I not
if you
trust
stop
China.
funding these people, if you stop funding these people, and you took all of them and you bring them back to Israel, they don't have the capital. The economic situation in Israel is not the one in the United States. Without y'all, they cannot do these kind of things. Ellison got a company
Larry.
of database. Larry.
Yeah.
Of database. So this man take all the data of everyone who is going on TikTok. Yeah, I don't trust the Chinese, but I don't trust this man neither.
But I
That's the
don't trust
most
America either. Who
Yeah,
are you
because,
going to give it
you
to? There's nobody richer than him other than Elon Musk.
Yeah, but first of all, that's communism because
Yeah, but it's pro-America communism.
Why you got to take the government to force the Chinese to sell their company? If not, it's that's communism.
I
That's what the
know, but
communists
that's just complaining about what Congress did. They forced that to happen. I didn't care if it happened or not.
Yeah,
And-
that's a silly thing to care about. Because what
Yeah,
if you
but
could,
they did that for
if we could
Israel, not
prove
because
China
China
was
was
propagandizing
fighting,
the
no?
public, what would you be saying then?
Yeah.
Well, okay, I think I get it. It's fine. Like, it's a matter of
I think it's
the problem
I think
or
it's
not?
falling into more pro-America hands than you may realize, sir. But Fox News is involved with this too because the Murdochs, and Larry Ellison might not be that based, but he's somewhat pro-America. I think it's whatever.
Michael,
Well, you
nice.
don't have a
Love
choice. You don't have a
America for the
choice.
money.
Michael, nice.
My
They
point.
only love America for the money. They don't get that kind of money in Israel.
You guys sound
Let
like
these people
feminists.
go in Israel and stop funding them, and let's see how good they're going to do.
Canadians
Let's see how good
know
they're
so
gonna
much
do in
about
their
American
Middle East
politics.
desert.
I love Canadians.
But isn't it
They
true
know
you guys
so
sound like
much.
feminists? All you're doing is complaining about reality. Reality is they have the money, they have the influence, and all we can do is cry about it.
No,
I
you can do
mean,
something
if
about
that-
it.
What
but
can
you
we
don't
do?
want to see it because it's all white. It's all. How Mark used to say that. White.
White guilt.
White guilt.
White guilt.
Yeah.
It's all that. It's only that. Because you don't want to seem like bad people. Same
Base.
thing with World War II. It's the same thing. People who hate Nazi or all these kind of things, they just don't know. And it's all white guilt because these people take over the country like real Romans. And we all got to hate them because we don't pay the Jews. The Jews don't just love Israel. They love the world.
Nice.
And they want the world, not just Israel. They don't care about us. We're just goyim, cattle.
Well, right on. Thank
How
you
does
for
a
your
French
input.
Canadian say that? Goyim? How'd you say that?
Don't make
sorry,
me repeat.
Oh, my bad.
I got a hard time expressing myself. You know that I'm French, but
No, I
you
just
got the
wanted to
point.
hear you say it.
No,
Yeah.
Michael, that was amazing.
Say it one more
man.
time
No,
for
no, no.
Nick.
Yeah.
What?
Goyim.
Goyim.
Shout out.
Hey,
Oh, I hear it
uh,
now. He's saying like go
Poilievre,
yim
Poilievre.
instead of goyim. Huh?
Hey, you was trying to say Poilievre.
Yeah. Poilievre.
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 C'est Poilievre.
Say it one more time.
Poilievre.
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 Lèvre. You're
Exactly.
like a Latino.
Lièvre.
You're like
At the end,
Mexican.
it's
Evre.
Exactly.
Poilievre.
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 Exactly.
Poilievre.
Poilievre.
You're like what'd you say? It sounded like Mexican.
He said
That's
roll
cool.
the R. And so I'm like,
Exactly. You get to roll the R.
This is
Sounds
feminism.
Mexican.
What the heck? This
Yeah,
is the
isn't it
Wait, what's
feminism?
feminism?
Because
No.
feminists hate reality. Reality is
No,
men run the show. Men are stronger.
Come on, man.
No,
Ain't no
and
feminist.
I was
and-
saying the
Hey,
pronunciation of this
and-
French
let me
word.
tell
And
you
Israel,
something, man.
Israel haters are feminists because they hate reality.
Whoa.
Israel runs the show. Bow down.
I don't know. I
Hey,
think
come
those
on,
guys
man.
that
Let me
do,
tell
I think
you
they're
something.
brave. I think they're brave
let me tell you
individuals.
something.
You know?
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
First of all, I'm more based than all of y'all. If I got my way,
Hey.
I'll bring back chain gang. Women wouldn't be able to vote.
Nice.
You know what I mean? And that's the big problem. Women are voting. When sometimes I listen to these women, I'm like, I know why everything's wrong out here. So, I'll
Yeah.
never be first prime minister or whatever, because I'm too radical.
Woo.
But
Nah.
that's the way it is.
I feel
Bring back chain gang. Bring back no vote. Even democracy. Democracy, it's bull crap.
Yeah.
Right, but
people don't know what
Everybody,
they want.
all this based stuff
every
is
right wing
meaningless.
person comes up. Has,
What good is based if you're not a billionaire?
I swear, I hear great ideas all the time. I'll just get rid of all women, and it's like I'm not saying I want women, and they're in the wrong place. But I swear I hear that all the time. But can you govern?
Yeah.
I usually doubt that.
Right.
Wait, what? Can you govern?
Yeah,
Yeah,
when
usually I
it
hear all
comes
these-
down to brass tacks, you're going to have to work with people. And who better than Trump to work with everybody?
Yeah, I love Trump.
Yeah. Great call, man. Thank you, sir.
Based.
Take care.
I'm out.
One more call and then super chats and then wrap it up.
What was that?
That was a click.
No.
Hey, caller, your name and where you calling from?
Modern Israel is the synagogue of Satan.
Thank
Wake
you,
up.
sir. Nice call. Let's get to some super chats. Terry says, for the win. Thank you, Terry. Karmic Binding, Teddy Roosevelt loved the blacks. Shout out. He was the one who took a bullet and kept on talking on his speech, right? He was the good Roosevelt, not to be confused with FDR. He's like the uncle. FDR was the lame-o guy. Thank you, sir. Let me double check over on there. Buddy1205. What's up, man? Over there on the Rumble crew. Thank you, guys. All right. Let's move forward.
Nice. Nice little call, Michael. He did his thing.
Why are billionaires obsessed with space?
Yeah. Bill. Wake up. Wake up. That's right.
I heard we're defunding space.
We need to. We're not
Not
doing
defunding
anything
space.
with it.
But they're
Cutting back.
They're cutting back on a lot of the science stuff. So
Good.
at least with NASA.
Yeah.
So they may, the administration right now wants, Trump. They want NASA to be just for exploration, really. Do no stuff, go to the moon, all that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
Real
Not
things as
science.
opposed to figuring out stuff, right? Something like
But figuring out stuff is real things too. So,
that? Right.
But yeah, less science, less sciencey stuff. So they're cutting back on
Climate.
the
Is there climate stuff in the NASA?
yeah, climate stuff. But different science stuff. Might be sun stuff, might be universe stuff. But they want to cut back on some of that,
More
some of
tangible
the science
things.
stuff.
Right on. Right on.
Yeah, I don't know that I would say that's bad. I mean, the bad thing is you get a bunch of stuff that's not you lose some of those kind of cool science programs, but at the same time, if we could really get someplace with our exploration stuff, it'll make all that science stuff we do so much easier to do and so much cheaper. So
My only question is, what are we actually doing out there besides looking at things through a telescope?
well, they're trying to build stuff on the moon.
We're trying to build stuff on the moon.
They're trying to.
We're on the
build-
moon?
They're trying to make a
Bro,
rocket.
we're not
that's-
on the moon
That
right
doesn't
now.
cost so much. They're trying to make a rocket that doesn't cost so much to send stuff into space. They want to send. They want to go and start making. Start building bigger. Make it cheaper to go to space, so you could build bigger and better stuff up there without it costing so much money. It's money. It's
Right on.
cost prohibitive at the moment
Yeah.
to build anything up there.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
It sounds like you
Elon Musk is
you're
bringing down
sure.
the cost of everything, making stuff
right,
reusable.
I mean that's what that first rocket, the Falcon 9, and now he's working on the what's it called, the Starship rocket, which I don't know how well it's done. The last launch did pretty well, but it's very cutting edge. If it wasn't, it would be running fine. It'd be running perfect if it was just not so. They weren't working on making it so cutting edge, trying to cut. It's like they're dotting their I's and crossing their T's, trying to get just a little more performance out of this thing, so they can get more into space.
Oh, I don't see.
If it was just using COP, doing things in a more conventional way, it's already a great rocket.
Nice.
But just because they've been pushing it so extreme, for as far as new technology with it, we've had half of the last 10 rockets have all blown up or something.
Wow.
They had, even the last rocket that went well had some kind of explosion in the aft skirt area that damaged things. So we'll see how this latest one. There's another rocket that's supposed to take off, I guess, sometime next week, like the 13th, like Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, somewhere around there in the afternoon.
The Wright brothers crashed a lot before they succeeded, I think. So this is cool. It's good. And he has money to burn.
Right. I mean, if you can make a reusable rocket, that's worth it.
huge.
It's going to make everything so much cheaper to send stuff into space. They can suddenly make big stuff.
Yeah. Imagine that. All rockets until now were single use.
Yeah, they're like it's as expensive as it's like building a 747, and it's only going to be used once.
Yeah. It's disposable rockets. We got to cut this stuff out. It's so wasteful.
Yeah, it is really wasteful.
Do we have time for this clip? We want to see why.
Yeah, I was gonna present an idea to Bill because he believes in this moon thing. I mean, I understand.
Do we have
The
time?
moon is out there. I don't know. I don't know what time it is. But
All right, go for
2
it.
minutes.
I was just
Elon
gonna present
Musk.
I
this
can't
idea
access this video.
to Bill because,
can't.
for one, the curvature calculations.
Is it this one?
Still no answer.
Elon Musk, Jeff Bezos. Yeah, it's an IG clip, I think.
There's still no solid
like
proof that this Earth
It doesn't
is
even
a
have
globe.
cool visuals. It's like drawing,
Yeah. It's basically just a guy
talking.
commentating. Yeah.
You guys wanna
Presenting
do
an
on-
idea? Whoa.
Here it is.
He's gonna present an idea to you about.
And then we'll have to end with it, I think.
how this could all just be some big money laundering scheme. But it's interesting.
Oh man.
I know, this is a pain. Instagram is such a pain.
Obsessed with space? Like what the
Oh my gosh, yo, it's
What the
loud.
boop?
Sorry, guys. I can't even back it up. Let's just go from here.
Yeah, it's
Sure.
do you guys want to do on Mars? Well, we do it for our passion. And the money laundering too. What? Yeah, joining space programs is one of the easiest ways to launder your money. How does that work? It's simple. Let's say I have $100 million from not-so-legal activities. If I start spending it, the government can track it, and a certain someone might get involved. Instead, we'll funnel it through a space company. But how does that clean my money? Because space is expensive as f***. If your company spends millions of dollars every single day, no one's gonna care. Because it's literally space. It needs a shitload of money. That's
Whoa.
why we'll take our illegal cash and report it as legit investments for the company.
Can the board
What happens
not
after
turn
that?
this down?
Next, we'll start buying as
Yeah,
many
it's
things as we
plastic.
can. Engines, launch pads, rocket
the
fuel, like that. We'll even buy stuff we don't need. Why would we do that? Because the places we buy them from will be our companies too. Wait, what? That's right.
Nice,
We'll
smart.
secretly own every supplier company that sells rocket parts to us.
Genius.
So we're just paying ourselves? Exactly. On paper, it looks like our space company is spending millions on rocket parts. But in reality, the money is just bouncing between companies we already control. But won't someone ask where that money went? That's the best part. We'll fake a rocket crash. Let's say the engine failed, or maybe the system malfunctioned. The rocket blew up, the parts are gone, and because of that, the money is gone. So, on paper, we just lost millions of dollars. Isn't that suspicious? Not really.
It's genius.
Because no one understands space. And as long as your rockets keep crashing and your research stays confidential, there's nothing to investigate. Won't the government find out? They won't. In fact, they'll probably pay you. Governments love space programs.
Yeah.
You can get tax breaks, loans, and they might even invest in your company. So now, you're laundering money and getting rewarded for it. It's like hiding in plain sight. Holy sh**.
This person sounds
You can
angry.
even use words like science and research to describe your program, which will make everyone clap for you and call you a visionary. But in reality, it's just you funneling a ton of money.
Is this
Welcome
an AI?
to the real world.
AI voice?
Might be.
The
think
video
it
is
is.
in no
I don't
way.
All right, you can pause.
Yeah, that was
It
the
might play
disclaimer.
Why
again.
are billionaires?
Nice. So that guy is just angry and cussing about and jealous.
Whoa. Like, are we just going to ignore the idea that he just presented? I
But
think
what
it's
is
a
he
pretty
hiding?
Everybody,
valid
there's
idea.
people who understand
I
space,
mean,
man.
You know, because my questions about
How much
globe
has
Earth
Jeff
have still
Bezos
gone
crashed?
Are you saying
unanswered.
that-
My
are you
questions
saying that,
about
for
round Earth have
instance-
still gone unanswered. I'd say that.
So are you saying like
You know,
Starship? Okay,
and you-
Starship.
And we're just
Okay.
going to ignore the video that I brought up about the scientific consensus about about the moon being unlandable. And
They've
now,
already landed there.
and now you say that
And
we've
China's
landed there,
landed there
but my
several
thing
times,
is,
too.
if we've really landed there, then how come there isn't some type of why aren't they talking about purchasing real estate on the moon?
We are.
I
They
haven't
are,
seen
kinda.
anything about
There are
that. I don't
people.
see a lot. I don't see a lot. I don't see any information about that. Like, and why isn't there some type of
There's like a
war
treaty
going
where
on out there?
you can't buy anything on the moon.
Some
You can't
type of
own anything.
space,
Oh,
modern
smart.
warfare going
Kinda
on
like-
out there.
Kind of like Antarctica.
Yeah,
know.
exactly. That's what it is.
It's crazy.
And then I mean,
But where's the proof that this stuff
I don't think
actually is happening?
that makes any sense, especially if you're looking at
What?
SpaceX, for instance. I mean, they're going making all these rockets,
Yeah.
building all this stuff down there
Mm-hmm.
in Boca Chica, and then the stuff
Chica.
costs tons of money,
Yeah.
and they're just getting better and better and better, and they keep on pushing.
How are they getting better? They keep
Elon loves America.
these rockets.
I
just
trust
keep
Elon.
exploding.
Elon loves building stuff. I don't
Yeah.
think he even loves money. He loves building stuff.
Yeah. Totally. Very interesting, though.
Yeah, I think it's an interesting idea.
I mean,
My questions are still unanswered. I would say that about this globe Earth, about this bending water. I just want to get.
Ben,
So what are
I'm
they
just trying to
hiding?
learn. I'm just trying to learn at the end of the day.
They're pretending to spend a lot on stuff, and then they're faking rocket crashes, and then they're pocketing the money that they pretended to spend on stuff, and then pretending like, oh, it's gone, IRS, you can't take it, something like that.
Oh, to avoid taxes.
Stuff along
Yeah,
those lines, I
basically-
guess. Yeah.
Basically, like
And then
Blowing up
reporting those
rockets
as
is
like
losses.
money laundering
complicated.
works right now. You know,
You know, you
like
burn
home-
down a building,
Yeah,
get
but
some
is that-
insurance fraud
right.
type of thing.
Well, that's fraud.
Yeah.
But is there any other reason other than like avoiding taxes that they would want to do such a thing? Like, what would you be hiding? You're
No,
telling
I-
me you want to
I
blow
think
up
there's better
rockets
ways to make money.
Blow
the
up-
video is about
let's blow up
money
rockets.
laundering,
right, and
legitimizing your money.
also rocket companies
But
like
yeah,
go
that's-
out of business.
why would you
most of the time?
If you're Elon
Yeah.
Musk,
All the
where are you
time.
getting illegitimate
They'll
money?
like
if you're
spend all
Elon
their
Musk?
money and run out of business and run out of money and go out of business.
But that guy was angry. He was cussing
never
up a
mind.
storm. That was probably an AI voice,
That
is
might
my
have been
guess.
an
Forget
AI
it.
voice.
But still, he was cussing up a storm. Sounded angry. The person who wrote that script for the guy sounded like he's angry. People believe lies, and so they're credulous. They're gullible. He sounded
Yeah.
gullible.
Whoa, you guys are insane. All right, we can wrap it up. This is
Nice.
insane.
This has been Punchy TV. Anybody have a last question? Any last question from anybody?
How do we end this?
That was fun.
Whoa.